figure it out in a second.
Alright. You're having a miserable day. You slept through your alarm this morning, which caused you to rush to get to school. So in order to try and avoid being late, you start speeding. So suddenly you're speeding and then the green light turns red, or yellow. So you accelerate on the gas thinking you're gonna make it. But unfortunately, the light turns red before you get in the middle of the intersection and the police pulls you over. So after letting you go with a $400 speeding ticket, you start driving, or you go back to school. You arrive at school about 25-30 minutes late, and you realize that you have a huge midterm that you forgot to study for. Take the test anyways, you know you failed it. So you decide to go to your significant other's house to try to get some consoling. But instead of feeling better and encouraged by the visit, he sits you down only to tell you that things aren't working out and the relationship is over. You break down in tears in the car, don't know what to do. You just start crying about everything bad that just happened. Finally, you go home. You turn your keys to unlock the door, and you hear the sound of pounding on the floorboards. You open the door wide, and you're greeted by a huge, really cute dog, drool, saliva, and uncontrollable barks. So, once you see your dog, everything bad that happened just vanishes. The dog is comforting, and it's always there. You can't deny the happiness you feel knowing that you have something that's loyal, loving, and always comforting. Man's best friend is what they say. Dogs are one of the best gifts in life. And today I'm going to tell you why you guys should get a dog, specifically the German Shepherd. So, German Shepherds are extremely versatile. They can be police dogs, they can be show dogs or performance dogs, and then they also make really good house pets. So the first one is the police dog, and I'm going to read you a quote. It's, German Shepherds are the dogs hailed as the world's leading police guard and military dogs noted for intelligence, alertness, and loyalty, states Britannica Encyclopedia. And then I'm also going to read you another quote by Joanne Walker, the author of Everything German Shepherd book. She states, the German Shepherd has reigned as the top choice in the U.S. for canine police work for more than half a century. So as you can see, police dogs can be trained for patrol work, such as tracking suspects, finding lost people, checking buildings for occupants, and even chasing down criminals or robbers. So in the military, when they use German Shepherds, they normally have them as narcotic or explosive detection dogs because they're really good at finding things. Sorry about that. German Shepherds are really good at reading and understanding human commands and body language. That's the reason why they remain the top choice for service dogs. They're trainable and loyal, and this demonstrates that they're intelligent and that they have the ability to communicate with humans really well. And these are all really good traits to have in a dog. So the next thing that a German Shepherd can be is a performance or show dog. These, they're bred for the Schutzhund, which means that they can perform in events. So some of the events that dogs can be in are herding, agility, obedience, tracking, and then many other sports. These dogs are also very similar to the working dogs or the police dogs. And I got this information from the article GermanShepherdsUS.com. So like I just said, they have very similar qualities as the working dogs. They have a very big drive for competitiveness. They're intense and they're very confident. They can be trained to be very attentiveness. They listen well, and they respect you like dogs should respect their owners. So when dogs are in shows or performances, they have very good conformation. People like seeing them in shows because not only are they beautiful and graceful in movement, but they also have a nice thick coat of hair or fur, and then their coloring is also really beautiful. The combination of their beautiful appearance and competitiveness is a great reason why, is why these dogs are great. So the last thing I'm going to talk about is why German Shepherds make really great house pets. According to Josh Hopkins, an actor, he tells People magazine, "I could just tell he was a really intelligent, very special dog." He told People magazine this when he visited the German Shepherd Rescue Center. He adopted Max, 6 months old, the same day. "It was the best decision I've ever made. He is my best friend," he says. Similar to Hopkins, I can also tell you why German Shepherds are so great. Actually, my parents, I've grown up with 6 German Shepherds. The reason why my parents did get them is because, we lived out in the country in the middle of nowhere, so it was just they make really good guard dogs. They know, my parents knew they were really intelligent dogs, and being little kids living out in the middle of nowhere, it's just something good that they wanted. But as soon as we got them, we realized that these dogs are really incredible dogs. So we keep getting more and more. When they died, we just got a new one. We've never had any other type of dog before. So even though they can be a little bit aggressive or intense when it comes to police work, they're actually really friendly and gentle, and they make really good pets for the family. And they do get along with children very well. They're able to adapt well. They can handle lots of different situations easily, and they're very trainable. They're fun, playful, active. They're great for children. They're fairly easy to care for. They're not like other dogs where they drool a lot. They don't shed too much, and then they're easy to clean up. So let me end with this. When good dogs are paired with good people, there really is no other breed like the German Shepherd, says Walker. So they have very many good qualities in them that make them able to be a police dog, a performance dog, and they make really good house pets. So the choice is yours. You can either choose to try having a German Shepherd, experiencing the most popular purebreds in America, or you could be one of those crazy cat ladies that everyone tries to avoid.
All right, Isaiah left us, so that's a bit of an issue. Is there anybody here who missed their opportunity to do their oral evaluation and we could plug you in? Wait, there you go.
I think she had a great attention device. We all got into it very well. I think the whole speech was well structured. I like each point and the evidence that she gave. I like the personal story also. She looked very confident in her speech. She just maybe she needed a little bit more practice because she was looking at her note cards a little bit. But other than that, I think she had a great speech and everything was well structured.
Okay. I think the speech sounds a little bit too much like an informative speech. Especially those first 2 points, which really don't have much to do with why anybody here would be getting German Shepherd. Most people here are not going to be doing any police work, and I'm not exactly sure that having a show dog is the strong motivation for anybody here. The third point is the point where I think you actually make an argument that applies to this particular audience. I think you've got some good information in the speech. Sometimes it gets introduced a little bit awkwardly. It needs to be a little bit smoother in the way that you're phrasing those things. The delivery is generally fine, although I think you do need to be less dependent on your notes. And your vocal inflections need to be more naturalistic. I don't want to say it sounds robotic, but it does sound like it is very monomaniacal in the way it is going through this. You need to be a little bit more energetic in a couple of spots here and there. All right, I've got to stop because we have a couple of other people